Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Hicks coming at you here with your late night money as we look forward to Wednesday action here on the 7th of February. Welcome on into the show. Hit the like button, Sean Higgs YouTube. Winning Free Picks YouTube. We also have a website, winningfreepicks.com. Come check it out. Why wouldn't you? Podcast form available after the fact. Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, the whole kit and caboodle. Type in Midday Money. It'll bring you to yours truly. Just look for the llama with the headset on. It's my guy, Mr. Llama. Oh, on Twitter, X, Mr. Sean Higgs. Come give me a follow. And also follow YouTube. I saw one of my little things. It's like you're 60 followers away from a milestone. I think I need like 60 for like 1,600. So if you haven't gone to the Sean Higgs channel, let's get me to 16 hundos. I don't know if Richie P or Stephen Bowman are going to pop in tonight. I was like, all right, I did my basketball for today. For tomorrow, I should say. And we'll talk about a recap and tomorrow's action second. But, I like my old 80s cards and whatnot. So I'm like, let me go through like all this, newer stuff. 2022, 23, 2021. When I got down here, I moved. I was like, oh, let me check out these new, baseball cards. They have autos and all this nonsense. Yeah, I got a giant. Where's my trashy stack of Wander Francos? Terrible. And I'm like, let me start going through 2022 Bowmans and get rid of like rookies who aren't going anywhere. So that's where I'm at. But also, again, off topic, but my closet, nice. Clemens, sealed, 85. And this is a super duper one if you're a Yankee fan. Just a baseball fan, the iconic Donnie Baseball rookie. Sealed up in plastic. I don't know if I'm going to open those. Yeah. Although I might rip into this one. This is a sealed, I think this is an 83. Yep, it says 82 tops. So this is an 83 set. 80 set. It's a rack pack. Top Super Sports cards. 36 picture cards, 3 stickers. I was going through whatever. That's a show for another day. I don't know. I like my old baseball cards. You see them on the Sean Higgs channel. I do newer stuff, but I prefer my 80s nonsense because that's what it was like. All right, let's tweet out these plays right now on the Twitter land. They're out there. We'll put them in the chat as well for those watching YouTube and on the Facebook page. Give me a like if you're on Facebook. I don't even watch this on Facebook. And let's put them in the chat for everyone to see. Well, you know what? I put these up, but let's talk about yesterday or earlier today, however you want to word it. Got smashed. It was like Mike Tyson coming out and just beating some tomato can. Fordham and St. Joe's both go down. BYU and Texas, even if I went the other ways, I still would have split out and lost. And said this way, I go 0-2. Colorado State was a winner. Ball State loses in overtime. The Ohio State under goes down. Not a good day in college basketball on the chat. NBA-wise, we did cash under Utah Jazz, I believe. No, over. Excuse me. Under Suns, over Jazz. Never in doubt. 240. Easy winner. That's a no sweat bet, right? That's me being silly, by the way. And we have the under going here in the Suns game, 244. That looks safe, although I thought the K-State Kansas under was safe. And so there's that. premium side of things, a 3-3-1 day. If you saw, I tweeted out South Florida never in doubt -2 win by 3. So that's a nice little half-point winner I caught. You know what I didn't catch? South Carolina lost that by a half, and I get a push on Texas Tech at 6. Are you kidding me? I mean, I get one of those, and it's a 5-2 day. Or 4-2-1. Eh, frustrating. It happens. Um, Again, not terrible. 3-3-1, not bad. Not good. Adding to we were 116-91 since January 1st, and now we're 119-94, 23-17. It's still 58% since February 1st, but a lot of college basketball for today. I didn't add any. I thought about doing a couple games. I was looking at possibly the Philly Golden State game. I thought about doing the Sacramento Kings, maybe a team total in that matchup. I decided against it because, we loaded up what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 14 college basketball here on a Wednesday. Let's go. Davidson plus the 5. Let me just get these up here. All right. Davidson plus 5. Tennessee minus 14.5. Louisiana Tech minus 9.5. Coastal plus 5.5. San Antonio plus the 9. The Salukis plus 10. Tulsa plus 5. SMU minus a touchdown. Louisiana minus 10. Providence money line. That's a plus 110, not 110 points. That would probably be a lock. Duke under 134. Georgia plus the touchdown. UCLA on the money line plus 125. That is the shorty. If you haven't watched my little shorties, got a shorty up on UCLA. And Florida Gulf Coast plus 9. A lot of games, yes. And that's in addition. I got 5 up on the site as a 5-pack as well. So I really kind of like the card today, obviously. What's there to say? Let's get it. We don't play games. We're not gonna, we bounce back. It's what we do. T-Money's in the house, Mr. Laker. My man can't wait for Sunday. It's been cold the last 40 hours. It'll be nice cold, but back on the heater. 2 underdogs in soccer. LePew money line plus 320, and St. Priest 550 money line. Each cashed. T-Money's getting ready to jump all over the Chiefs. This is the man who thinks the Suns and Lakers are going to win the NBA title too, by the way. Got to get you T-Money. Michael B's in the house. I got Mary's minus 29.5 right now. Plus 320 per Pacific Live. That, what is that score? Where is... Well, that game just tipped off. If that game was 21 on an opener, and I think me and Michael, we talked about it today, Team. I don't think you were in the chat. I was like, I would need 30 for Pacific. But on the flip side of this, if I was getting plus 320 with Mary's, I'd lay 29.5 and try to win by 30. Speaking of which, I think Gonzaga wins by 30 tomorrow. I mean, they might win by 40 points tomorrow. That could be a huge spot for them against Portland. I mean, 110-50 would not shock me in that game. Locking it with the King is in the house. Miss Nick Nasty in here. Nick Nasty is a lady, everybody. She's got her wine out. Is that a little more low? Having a little red before bed? Michael B. Was it okay day? South Florida, never in doubt. Under GW, Rhode Island. The Jazz get it done. Clemson. Lost Texas to live. Bet big money. Utah State, St. Joe's have the Bucks plus 6. It is a close one. I like early betting, but if I had seen line movement in the Utah State game, I would not have betted. And it happens. I understand the pain. There's winning free picks on the Facebook page. There's Sean Higgs. Come give me a follow and winning free picks. You can follow them as well. Poll question is up. I have to remember to shut it down before I end the show so I can go see what the likes are. Today, it was KC and San Fran. Midday money today and late night money tonight will be the total. We're trying to get a little total group here. Consensus for our guy King D was wondering if we could do that. So I said, sure. It's what we do. Wine Time is in the house. Give my guy Wine Time a follow. How are you, Wine Time? Mike F., it's been a minute. Speaking of Donnie Baseball, my dad's a Yankee fan, born and raised in upstate New York. He thinks Manning had a better career than Todd Helton, who just got into the Hall of Fame. Thoughts? Um, Listen, Mattingly from 84 to 87 was ridiculous. And he didn't have to play in the altitude to put up crazy numbers. I mean, do we have to pull up the Donnie Baseball seasons? 340, 30. I mean, this is back when like guys hit 31, 35 home runs and they were power hitters and driving in 125 runs was a big thing. It wasn't a steroid bloated era of nonsense like it is today. Like all sports. The guy's numbers were ridiculous. I'd like to think he's I know here's the problem with the Hall of Fame baseball. Besides the fact that these derelicts who never could swing a bat were the last kid, they weren't even picked because back in the day, if you weren't good enough, you didn't get picked. And I'm old enough to know when I played Little League back in the 80s, when there were bad kids on the team, if you remember this, they played like half the game. Remember, you like rotated out the bad kid to like outfield or something. It just was what it was. People played because, I don't know, we played to win back in the day. Now, these clowns, you didn't play, you need to play at least 10 years. You got to be. Nobody gets in on the first ballot. Don Mattingly, for that time, was the best player in baseball. And it's just that simple. It's just that simple. Wade Boggs had a higher batting average. That's fine. Mattingly still hit like 325 with 30 homers, drove in a ton of runs. But he did it for a short time. He got hurt. He was never the same. Doc Gooden's early season, ridiculous. I mean, we got a lot of guys like that. The fact that, Joey Bell, Albert Bell, guy should be in the Hall of Fame. Guy was ridiculous with Cleveland. Ridiculous numbers. Jack Morris was the best guy for a decade pitcher. Oh, he's not good enough. I mean, you're going to put in clowns in today's day and age, these pitchers. Joe Mauer gets in. Is that a joke? Is it a Hall of Fame or is it a Hall of Statistics? Is it a Hall of Winners? What's the damn criteria? Because you can't say, oh, he's a steroid guy. You can't put Bonds in there. Well, you got Big Pappy in there. How is Pappy in there and A-Rod's not? And Bonds isn't. And Sheffield isn't. Pappy was mentioned in the Mitchell report. He gets a pass. Jeff Bagwell gets a pass. Piazza gets a pass. Carlos Beltran's going to pass. Todd Helton. I mean, I don't know. Dante Bichette had huge numbers. Manley should get in by the Veterans Committee because he was that awesome. It's not his fault he got hurt. Not his fault he got hurt. It's just tough to say he's better than Helton because Helton played how much longer? And in a bandbox versus crap pitching. Kind of like LSU versus Tennessee off the Kentucky win. They got Bama on deck. I feel, that is my concern there, but I don't know. And the line had gone up. I think Tennessee, for me, is a 20-point winner here. Xavier versus Nova tomorrow. That was right on the money for me. Northwestern Nebraska. That line looks high. I want to take Nebraska. I want to take Nebraska. I really have not had a chance to look at the whole card. Yep. It's a big card for a Wednesday. Really like it tomorrow slate. College basketball already looking at a 7-unit. King D's ready to unload on a play. He's going Evansville versus Bradley. Home puppy. I like it. I like my home dogs. Oh, those are soccer games. They're soccer games tomorrow. And T-Bulls can't even beat the Bulls. Here we go. T-Bulls can't beat the Bulls, but, I mean, T-Money doesn't remember the Lakers losing to the Spurs. Remember when that happened? But that's okay. That's okay they lose to the Spurs. That doesn't count. That doesn't count when you lose to the Spurs on the road. San Antonio. You lost to San Antonio. Do we got to bring up San Antonio's record? Let's talk about San Antonio, shall we? That's a franchise on a rise there, huh? Lost to the Spurs. What a joke! Come on, T Money, just stop this nonsense. What's today? I can't even find the Spurs. Here they are. Let's look at this great 10-40 record. Fabulous. 10-40. That's what we like to see. You lost to that team. You lost to that team. You're coming here, you tell me that the Lakers are good? Get the heck out of here. Nick Nancy's leaning on Evansville as well. Find a nice alternate line with the Zags. Probably. Why not lay a 40 spot? Take it from a St. Mary's fan. They are a first half team. They may be up big at the half, but I would not cash that ticket yet. I mean, the thing with Mary's, what are they up? 20 at the half? I mean, they could take it easy second half here. I mean, look, how about San Diego State? Did I say this team could score 90 and this game would still kind of go under because you don't know about Air Force? 39 points. Actually, this is going to go over probably, right? Yeah, this will go over. This is going to be like 80 to, 85, 55 or something. That should get over the total. T Money says, am I on Tulsa money line? Even though I'm sure it's a trap, it'll lose in OT. I like Tulsa tomorrow. We got it here in the chat. I don't hate it versus North Texas. 5 points, let's take it. King D says, yeah, I like him at home, Bradley, not road Bradley. Too many points. I agree. I agree with that. Let's see how Bradley is on the road. Because I don't remember off the top of my head, but I did go against them here. So I had a like the oh no, is that the I'm thinking the do I have Bradley in it? What dog do I have here in the chat? Oh, we're just talking about Tulsa. I'm confused. So Bradley on the road, 5-3, off a win versus Illinois State. But on deck, you know who's lurking for them. Home game, a little bigger name, a little bigger team. You have the Drake Bulldogs. 18-5 Drake on deck. Maybe Evansville hangs close. I think they do. Golden Knights took the lead. I was looking at the game all day. I don't know much about hockey, but it seems short. Well, I did see, and this should have been an autoplay on Vegas, when that clown, his name rhymes with losing rent, unloaded on Edmonton. Yes, for the dog. Exactly. I'm guessing we're talking doggy points here with Evansville, right, Nick? Like we said, Providence line looks a little short. I kind of took in the rear day with some of those short lines. Maybe I'll look. Here's the thing. The short line betting, I said it before, it's not a one-day kind of thing. It's you got to be in it, and you get some days it might drag you need a life preserver. You're going to go 1-4. Other days are 4-1. It could be 8-2 on a day. Sometimes you pick and choose them. I did today. I had BYU in Texas. Could have went 1-1. I did 0-2. Bad. St. Mary's line is 30.5 right now. Says Team Money minus 113. How bad specifically they did cover against Gonzaga? So you got 29.5 a plus a chunk. Excellent. Yeah, you lost to the Spurs. So stop talking. All right? It's your freaking Laker nonsense. Mike F. I see you have the under, but would you feel comfortable about laying the points with Duke at home against awful Irish team? I think they are last. Yeah, not an Irish backer, and plus you have Duke off of a loss, right? I mean, they're just got beat by North Carolina. And it's not even like I don't mind laying points, right? 'Cause I got Tennessee in the chat here, laying a chunk. So that's not an issue with me. Nobody on deck. Tomato cans. Boston College, Wake Forest, trip to um, Florida State. So yeah, take care of business. Get right here. Win the game going away, which, in all honesty, they should do that here. I mean, Notre Dame 1-6 on the road. Lost by 10 at Pitt. Lost by 12 at Virginia. Lost by 4 at BC. You beat Georgia Tech. So I mean, you're losing by 10, 12 points here to subpar teams compared to Duke. Yeah, Duke should win this by 20. Your anger, right? Angry loss versus NC. Get it done. Michael Bay, I don't know about Tulsa. I've seen them play a few times. No, thank you. I like Tulsa here. I mean, 5. I'll take it. Player Pop King House. College basketball 1-0. NBA 6-3. Wagner over assists missed by 1. Oh, excuse me. Fichero under. Missed and Hardison over wrist. Yeah, the Knicks got it done. You know what? Speaking of the Knicks here, Mr. Numbers again with his money line ridiculous minus 1,800 nonsense. Or big down Evansville. I like it. Just put 2 unit free play on it. Yeah, man. I think Evansville is worth the shot there. Bradley and Drake battling up next. Now, King D, I got to hit it with the caveat because I said today we liked Fordham and St. Joe's in spots like that because you had the 2 top dogs, VCU and Dayton, looking to match up. So there's that. But still, 9 points, I think it's worth a look. Halliburton crushed everything I had. And he just came back, right? So that's that was my concern with him. 6-4 in NBA just because Halliburton over 2.5 rebounds missed. 6-4 is a winner. Tulsa money line showing, but nothing wrong with 5 in your pocket. Yeah, I'm not. I got way too many games to do money line plays too much. I can't do that. I know, and especially like early on, if I'm doing early afternoon stuff from the day before, a lot of times I can't even get a money line, even on -1s. They're not even listed in some spots, so it's weird. It's weird. Yeah, man, 5 with Tulsa. I think it's worth a shot. Listen, a home dog in these conferences, we've seen. Just go. It's simple math. Go to the standings. I mean, I'll go to the college basketball standings right now, and I'll read off just random schools in conferences on the road. Oh, FAU. Everybody loves FAU, right? Awesome team. Yeah, 8-3 on the road. They have 4 losses overall. South Florida, 8-1 in conference, 4-3 on the road. Charlotte, 8-1 in conference, 3-6 on the road. Again, smaller schools. Let's go to the bigger programs. Dayton, right? Pretty good team, 19-3, 7-3 on the road. ACC, North Carolina, 18-5, 3 losses on the road. Virginia, 18-5, second place, 9-3 in conference, 4-5 on the road. Duke, 7-3 in conference, 16-5, 5-3 on the road. Big 12, Houston, 20-3, 5-3 on the road, all 3 losses in conference play. Iowa State, 17-5, 4-4 on the road. Baylor, 17-5, 4-4 on the road. Kansas, 18-5, 3-5 on the road. Big East, UConn, 21-2, 7-2 on the road. Anybody notice a trend coming in here? Anyone notice? Eastern Washington, 9-1 in the Big Sky, 15-8, 8-8 on the road. High Point, 20-4, 9-0 in conference, 5-4 on the road. Purdue, 21-2, 10-2 in conference, 7-2 on the road. Wow, where are all these losses coming from these teams that have 20 wins on the season? Hi, Cal Irvine, 17-6, 10-1 in conference, 5-6 on the road. Interesting. Wow, I can't seem to put my finger on this. Drexel, 8-2 in conference, 15-8 overall, 6-7 on the road. I'm shocked. Conference USA, Louisiana Tech, 6-1, leading the conference, 16-6 overall, 5-6 on the road. What is the common denominator with all these teams here in first place in their conferences? 10-3, Horizon League, Green Bay, 15-9, 5-8 on the road. Oakland, 10-3 in conference, 15-9 overall, 7-7. I am shocked and confused at where all these losses are coming from here. Can someone please help me out? I don't know what's happening here. Indiana State, 20-3, 11-1. They are 9-3. Wow, all their losses on the road. New Mexico, 19-4, 7-3 on the road. Do we have to keep going? Take the points with any home dog. Arizona, 17-5, 4-4. I can go on and on and on. I'll be coming right back with Kaminga points. I'm sorry for my rant on the one loss record on the road. It's not just how you take the faith. Easy. It should win. Every conference leader, all their losses on the road. And I'm going to say 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, they are favored in those games. Like I should have let the Bucks game alone. No Brook Lopez. Suns first game home off a road trip. I guess it was easy. I don't even know what's happening in that game. Is the under cashing? Yes, it is. Michael, have a good night. See ya, says Nick. Have a good one. That's it. Mike, I know what's more annoying. Mike having a bad day or me just running off every conference leader in all their road losses. Davidson +5. The Vols -14.5. Louisiana Tech 9.5. Coastal +5.5. UT San Antonio +9. The Salukis +10. Tulsa +5. The SMU -7. Louisiana -10. Providence money line. Duke under the 134. Georgia plus a touchdown. UCLA on the money line. Florida Gulf Coast +9. Plenty of games for you to play with tomorrow. I will be back for midday money at noon. But you know what? I can't even leave. I can't leave. I got to go to YouTube. I can't even leave yet. I got to go to YouTube for our guy locking in with the king. Let's check it out. We got to go see if there's anybody answering the poll questions. Then I'll close out the polls. Let's see here. YouTube, late night money, poll question. 9 votes. Ending the poll. 7-2 KC. 2 San Fran's. Now let's roll over to the Sean Higgs channel. See how that poll went. And honestly, right now, just doing a quick look at the games, the voting. Kansas City clearly is the viewer's choice in the poll. Just so you know. Just so you know. It does go 3-2 San Fran on the Sean Higgs channel. So KC, though, still in the lead. No, I'm not loving it. I don't really like anything in the NBA tomorrow. Not loving the NBA tomorrow. I thought about Kings team total. Again, Nick, this is just for the late night. I got a lot of college basketball. I'll probably jump on some NBA for the chat tomorrow. Looking at the Warriors, Philly. I don't know about this game. You know, I said that, but in the other side of my head saying, you know what, Philly just looked terrible. You play on them here. I like the Kings team total, leaning a little Philly there. Clippers at home, maybe. I don't know. Those were the two that kind of stuck out with me. But again, that's just for the first look now. Tomorrow I'll be back with, I do add plays. I might take something away from college. We'll see how they go. Player prop Kings waiting to cash out. What do you think about Warriors 76ers under? I don't hate that game. Sixers, They don't look good. I like them to bounce back though, but I will go under with you for sure. Come on, you know what T Money's going to come in here with. T Money will come in here with like a money line play on San Antonio. He'll probably take. I don't know who T might do in the NBA tomorrow. His Lakers aren't playing, neither are the Suns. I'll be back tomorrow with NBA. Obviously, I was doing a lot of college basketball tonight. So there is that, Nick. But I will see you tomorrow. We'll have some NBA. Maybe there's only 3 games on the ice. I took an ice loser today. I forgot to mention that. The Capitals puck line. So here's T Money. Got the Bucks tonight, but hit Kyrie first basket. That's a groovy special. Kyrie first basket versus old club. I sort of liked his player prop. Did he go over? That would have been something I would have looked at for that. I'm out of here. I'll see you lunchtime, high noon on Wednesday, later today, a couple hours from now.